Angela Deem had always been a force to be reckoned with. Her brash personality, loud voice, and chain-smoking habits made her one of the most infamous cast members in 90-Day Fiancé history. But for years, one thing had remained constant in her life: Michael Ilesanmi. Their love story had been filled with explosive fights, infidelity accusations, and trust issues. Yet no matter how many times Angela swore she was done with Michael, she always found her way back to him. That was until he disappeared. After finally arriving in America, Michael vanished without a trace. One moment, he was in Angela's home in Georgia, under her watchful eye. The next, he was gone, leaving nothing but a deep, aching rage inside her. Angela had spent years trying to bring Michael to the U.S., only for him to turn around and abandon her the moment he got what he wanted. Now, she had one mission. She was going to make sure Michael paid. And that meant one thing: deportation. Angela couldn't sleep. She tossed and turned in bed, staring at the empty pillow beside her. The pillow that should have been Michael's. Instead of mourning the loss, she let her emotions harden into pure determination. She sat up, grabbed her phone, and started scrolling. Her Google search history: how to deport an immigrant spouse. Can I get my husband's visa revoked? Who do I call for immigration fraud? Angela was no lawyer, but she was determined to learn everything she could about how to get Michael sent back to Nigeria. Her friends, however, weren't convinced this was healthy. "Angela, you have to let this go," her best friend Jojo told her. "You're acting like a woman possessed." Angela scoffed. "Let it go. The man used me, Jojo. He's out there living his best life while I'm sitting here looking like a damn fool." Jojo sighed. "You don't need revenge. You need to move on." Angela clenched her jaw. She couldn't move on. Not until she got justice. Angela wasn't going to let Michael slip away so easily. She reached out to an immigration attorney, hoping for good news. "So, Mrs. Deem," the lawyer began, scanning her paperwork, "you're telling me you believe your husband committed marriage fraud?" Angela nodded fiercely. "Hell yeah, he promised he loved me. And the second he got his damn visa, he took off. That's fraud, right?" The lawyer hesitated. "Well, proving fraud isn't that simple. The government looks at intent. Do you have any proof that Michael never truly loved you?" Angela blanked. "Are you serious? Did you not see the show?" The lawyer sighed. "Reality TV drama isn't necessarily legal evidence." Angela slammed her fist on the desk. "There's gotta be a way to send his ass back. I didn't bring him here just for him to run off like a damn thief in the night." The lawyer adjusted his glasses. "You can report him to USCIS, but unless they find clear fraud, deportation isn't guaranteed." Angela narrowed her eyes. then I better find me some damn proof. Angela wasn't just going to file a report and hope for the best. She needed dirt. So she did what she did best. She stalked Michael online. It didn't take long before she found what she was looking for. A picture. Michael, sitting at a bar in Texas, smiling with another woman. Angela's blood boiled. That's son of a bee? She immediately screenshot the picture and sent it to the lawyer. See, he's living it up in Texas with another woman. This ain't love, this is a scam. The lawyer sighed. Mrs. Deem, dating someone after a breakup isn't fraud. If you can prove that he was seeing this woman before he left, that might be different. Angela growled. Oh, I'll prove it all right. And with that, she launched a full-blown investigation. Angela wasn't just going to sit around waiting for answers. She found the woman's Instagram and slid into her DMs. Angela, hey girl, just wondering how long you and Michael been screwing around behind my back. No response. So Angela tried again. Angela, don't ignore me, sweetheart. You better answer before I bring USCIS down on both y'all. Still nothing. Angela wasn't the type to wait. So she did the unthinkable. She found the woman's phone number and called her. Hello, a confused voice answered. Angela didn't waste time. Listen here, B. The woman gasped. Who is this? You know damn well who this is. You sitting there with my husband? Well, enjoy it while it lasts, honey, 'cause I'm about to have his ass deported. The woman hung up. Angela smirked. She'd gotten her point across. Angela didn't stop at private threats. She went public. She took to Instagram Live, lighting a cigarette with shaky hands. All right, y'all, I'm done playing nice, she said, blowing out smoke. Michael thinks he can just disappear, huh? Thinks he can use me and get away with it? Well, guess what? I'm tacking his ass down, and if any of y'all know where he is, send me the details, 'cause I'm about to make some calls. Her followers went wild. Angela, you need help. This is messy AF. Girl, let it go. But Angela didn't care. She wasn't just mad, she was obsessed. The more she screamed about Michael, the more obvious it became to everyone watching. Angela didn't just want revenge. She missed him. One night, Jojo came over to check on her. Angela was surrounded by piles of printed screenshots, legal documents, and empty wine bottles. Angela, Jojo said softly, this ain't about deporting Michael, is it? Angela scoffed. Of course it is. He deserves this. Jojo shook her head. No, what you really want is for him to come back. Angela froze. Her chest tightened. She opened her mouth to deny it, but nothing came out. Because deep down, she knew the truth. She wasn't obsessed with deporting Michael. She was obsessed with keeping him in her life, even if it was in the worst possible way. Days passed, then weeks. Angela's rage slowly turned to exhaustion. She stopped calling lawyers, stopped checking Instagram for updates. For the first time in years, she sat in silence. And it terrified her. She still hated Michael for what he did, but for the first time she realized hating him wouldn't bring him back. She had two choices: keep chasing a man who didn't want her, move on. The question was, could she? And if she did, who would she be without him?